Hi, this is Sweet June coming back at you with another video. It is a beautiful day up here in Michigan. It's almost 60 degrees. It's nice and warm. For March, for the beginning of March, that's warm. That's a heat wave for Michigan. Whew, that's nice. I had to take my coat off. I was so hot. And I think I should have worn my other jacket. Yeah, I had to take my coat off and let my windows down. So it's nice to get that air flowing and everything. It's nice to breathe in that nice pre-spring air. Anyway, I love the warm weather. Um, um, I want to talk about there has been some YouTubers have to deal with what they call doxing. I guess meaning stalking. Well, um, like trying to find out what people's addresses is and leaking people's information like addresses and stuff. Like YouTubers, they taking YouTubers' information, personal information like addresses and stuff like that, and they're leaking that information to social media, other like Lipstick Alley or some other or on even on here on YouTube. And Strong Mommy Chrissy had just recently had some issues with. I know I've heard of other YouTubers going through that too, so she's not the only one. But just recently, she was having some issues with somebody coming to her house and taking pictures and things like that. It was just terrible. She's one of my favorite YouTubers that I like to watch on here, and I really hate to see her go through that. People leaking people's addresses and leaking her, taking pictures and stuff of her, because she's in the process of moving, so they're trying to take pictures of her old house, and it's just terrible. It's horrible. And she come on here the other day and made a really sad announcement and said that she was going to be getting off of YouTube. And I think that is so sad. I really think that is so sad that people. It's one thing for people to you post a video and somebody does a reaction video off of the video that you posted. This basically giving their opinion off of your content that you posted. That's one thing because you put it on YouTube, so well, um, people are going to have an opinion. If you're a bigger YouTuber, people may have an opinion. I've expressed opinions about YouTubers on here, so okay, well that's all well and good. I mean, it's gossip. At the end of the day, it's gossip. When you consistently come on here and consistently talk about the same people day in and day out, it's gossip, but they're talking about content that is posted on YouTube, pretty much. You know, so if you put it out there on YouTube, like I got a reaction video one time, and off of the video, why don't atheists believe in God or something like that? Of that something of that nature. I think his name was the Godless Engineer. Yeah, I couldn't think of his name before, but his name was the Godless Engineer, and he had the nerve to do a reaction video on my video. um, but I was looking at it in the aspect of, well, you didn't get me no hits. I mean, I got over 200 views on that video, but I was expecting him to get me a whole lot more. So I was looking at it in the aspect of, well, I didn't like some of the things that him and his wife were saying about me in that video. He was basically disagreeing with some of the things that I was saying. And, he was reacting to the video I did. And so I got a little taste of that, and it do make you kind of feel some type of way, especially if they're saying things about you, they're insulting you and stuff. Um, um, so it do kind of make you feel some type of way, but it just comes with the territory of being a YouTuber. So I can only imagine. I really can't imagine what it would be like if you're a bigger YouTuber and you consistently got people coming on here talking about you, doing reaction videos on you, and you have quite a few people doing that on a daily basis. So I can only imagine after a while, because even that one reaction video, I was like, because his wife was saying stuff about me, and it's like, okay, it's okay to disagree with me, but you ain't got to call me, you don't have to insult me. If you want to disagree with me, that's fine, but you don't have to insult me, you know what I mean? It wasn't that bad, but it just, people, you put a video out, people react to your video that you posted, and it happens to the larger YouTubers, more so. But people take it to a whole nother level. It's taking it to a whole nother level when you go as far as to, investigate, try to find somebody's address, leak somebody's address, taking pictures of they going on their property, taking pictures. And she said something about people were trying to were spying on her kids going to school, or I can't. That's got to be really, really, really stressful. And like I say, I really hate to see Mommy Chrissy. She's one of my favorite YouTubers on here, and I really, really hate to see her go through that. I really, really, she's a mother. She's got 9 kids, so she's got to worry about her children's safety. With these mothers on here, these family channels, I really enjoy watching the family content on here, especially some of these people that have large families, because this amazes me how they take care of all those kids. It's really fascinating, because I only had 2 children myself, so that was hard to take care of 2 kids, being a single mom. So it just amazes me to see these mothers on here taking care of, a large number of children, doing it by themselves or whatever. I mean, it's some other ones on here that I like to watch, and but I do enjoy the family content, and I think it's a great way for mothers to stay at home with their children, because that's so important, and earn money while they're staying home with their children, and then providing good family content for. So it's kind of like a win-win situation for everybody. So I think it's a great way for mothers to make money on here without having to actually physically go out and punch somebody's time clock, or, have some type of demanding job working from home. I think it's a great way for the mothers to still earn a decent living and still be able to be at home with their children. Because when your children are in their formative years, it's very important for you to be at home with them. And unfortunately, I wasn't able to be at home with mine a lot, And when you're not able to be at home with them a lot, it's a lot that's lacking, especially when you're a single mom. But at the end of the day, you got to do what you got to do. You the head of household, and you got to pay bills, and you got to do this and that and other. That's just life. You got to do what you got to do. But it is what it is. But so I really feel sad that she feels like she has to come on here and say that she, because she says she got to put her children's safety first. And it's really sad that she has feel, because she said they sent CPS to her house. And it's really sad that she feels like she has to stop doing something that she loves to do, something that is providing her with a really good income. I'm not in her business like that, so, I don't know what else. She said she got some other things going on, but I'm not in her business like that. But I just think it's sad. I just think it's really sad that she has to do that. You know, it kind of brought tears to my eyes that people are, I just can't believe that people are so evil, that we have so many evil people in this world. Um, I know somebody, I heard somebody say, or did I think I either read it somewhere, I might have read it somewhere on Facebook or somewhere, where they say that when you're not an evil person, like I'm not an evil person. I don't even have it in me to be evil. They say that when you're not an evil person, that it's just not in you to be an evil person. It's hard for people that are not evil to understand evilness. It's hard for people that are not evil to comprehend evilness. And then when I read that or seen that, I was like, wow, that's true. I said, because I have a really, really difficult time comprehending and understanding how, because I'm not an evil person. I don't even have it in me. I have a very difficult time understanding and comprehending how people can be so evil. Because when someone has children and you leak their address, well, you're putting that person's children in danger. And so I think I heard the Prince family say something about they have to go, and now they got 8 million subscribers. I think I heard them say in the video they have to pretty much go through some of the same stuff. And it's really scary when you, of course, at their level, they can hire a security guard. You know, my thought is at their level, in my mind, they're rich. So they can hire a security guard at their level. But when Chrissy came on here and said that she was dealing with all that, I was like, that's some celebrity. I said, that's some celebrity type stuff right there. Well, I didn't say it. Well, I'm not going to say what I really said. But I said, that's some celebrity type stuff right there. You know, celebrities got to go through that kind of stuff. That's the same thing that celebrities have to go through. Celebrities have to go through that kind of stuff. It's the same thing that celebrities have to go through. And so it's crazy. It's just crazy. But when people do that, they're putting you're not only putting that person in, it's one thing to not like that person, but then you must don't like her children. If you don't like her, you must don't like her kids. And you must don't care about her children's safety. Because why would you leak her address if you had any kind of concern for her children? People that do that, they don't care nothing about her. They don't care nothing about her kids. And other YouTubers, when you leak, and my Jazzy Life has to go through that too. I just don't understand it. It's evil. It's like, get your life. Get your life. You feel me? I mean, like, get your life. Who has time to do all that? I don't get it. Who has time for that much hatred, or where who I don't know. I just get your life. Just get your life. You know what I mean? So, I was listening to another YouTuber, Tasha TMR. That's not what she calls her. I'm not gonna say what she calls her channel. But she was saying that, we're all subject to that. All of us YouTubers, and that was a good point. All of our the YouTubers on here, we're all subject to that. But I would think I would be mortified if somebody did that to me. I don't know. The only thing I can say is I wouldn't recommend anybody coming to my house, because I wouldn't recommend that, because I got 2 sons, and yeah, they believe in, being armed. So I wouldn't recommend. I just wouldn't recommend. Plus, I got a dog. I got a pet, my foster pet, and she's very protective. My foster pet that I'm fostering, she's very protective. It's like, and dogs got a keen sense of hearing, and so sometimes at night, she'd be like, And then she'll start barking. I'm like, what you barking for? But dogs can literally hear things that we can't hear. Dogs can hear stuff that we can't hear. And so she'd be like, it's just in their instinct, you know. And last night, you know, I have trouble sleeping, but old girl was having trouble sleeping too. She walking around the house. I'm like, why you keep walking around the house? Get somewhere and sit down. You kept walking around the house. And I think that's just dogs. That's an instinct for dogs. It's their instinct to protect. And so, yeah. So I do have a foster pet, and my two sons. So I wouldn't recommend. I just wouldn't recommend, you know, anyone to. And then we gonna do what we gotta do, you know. And plus, call the police, whatever. But I'm not even to that level. I'm not even to that level. But you just never know. I try to keep all that information as private as I can, but people can find out. People can find out things. You know, they can find out, especially when you get to that level. When you get to that level, they can find out when you get to that level. When you especially get over 100,000 subscribers, people can find out where you. Yeah, they can find out. So it's really, really sad that we live in a world where people are just that evil, you know. So I just think it's really sad that she has to feel like she don't feel safe with being on YouTube, because if this is something that happened before, you know, this wasn't the first time it happened. It happened before, and I just really feel it breaks my heart, because this is a good source of income for the moms, for the mommies. It's a really good source of income for the family channels, and it, especially the large families, and it really is a blessing, you know. And so to lose that source of income, she has another channel, a cooking channel on here too, though. She says she's probably going to still be putting content on there, but I really hope that she comes back, though. I'm praying that Chrissy comes back at some point. Like I said, she's one of my favorite YouTubers on here. I hate to see her go. It breaks my heart, you know. I hate to see the mommies go through that. I hate to see anybody go through that, especially you just trying to earn a living. But that's the world we living in, you know. It's really sad. But let me know. I said I better be careful what I ask for. I'm talking about. I don't care about having 100,000 subscribers. I'm not trying to blow up. I am not trying to blow up on YouTube. I just want to get monetized. Because your views is more important than your subscribers. Because that's what your views is what's going to get you paid. And I noticed that people that have a large amount of subscribers, they don't get nowhere near the amount of views that they have subscribers, and I don't either. So your views are more important than your subscribers. So I just want to get monetized, because I've been on here long enough. I figure, what the heck, I might as well make a little bit of coin. But I'm really not trying to blow up on here like that. You know what I mean? Be nice to make some decent money, you know, but not trying to blow up on here like that, you know. But yeah. Let me know what your thoughts are on that. If you watch Strong Mommy Chrissy or any of the family channels, and let me know what your thoughts are. If you're a YouTuber or you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel, but then you're hearing about this stuff and you're like, oh, I don't know. I wouldn't let that stop me. If you want to start a YouTube channel, I wouldn't let that stop me. You know, I really wouldn't. You know, go ahead and start it. If you want to start a YouTube channel, go ahead and start it. I mean, you know, at the end of the day, we got to put our trust in God. You know, no weapon formed against us shall prosper. And so at the end of the day, that's who we got to put our trust in, you know. And so I wouldn't, if you want to start your YouTube channel, because some people is like, well, I don't know if I want to start my YouTube channel, but if go ahead and start it. If you want to start a YouTube channel, go ahead and start it, you know? It's gonna be okay, you know? Or if you know you want to start, you thinking about starting a YouTube channel, or you are a YouTuber, small or whatever, or if you're a viewer, you like to watch YouTube. Anyway, whatever your situation is, hit me up in the comment section. Let me know what your thoughts are on that. Until the next video, I'm going to try to see if I can enjoy the rest of this day. I got a couple more places to go. Until the next video, hit the subscribe button, like and share, notification bell. Be blessed.